Hey guys, Darth Glork here, back with part 32 of our Skyrim Remastered playthrough. So, last time was a big episode. We finished the main quest. Alduin, the World Eater, is dead. And we slayed him in Sovngarde. We went there, we killed him, we came back, we basked in the glory of Sovngarde, like probably my favorite area in the entire game. Anyway, it was awesome. The music, the atmosphere, the love, the feels, it was great. Anyway, the point is, he's dead. And we also did some other rando quests, but one of the things we did is we picked up this armor. And now we're wearing Ancient Nord armor. Now, the helmet is super cool, and it's one of the few helmets in the game that's actually, I'm like, you know what, I could stand to wear a helmet. It's one of the armor sets that looks really good. However, we need to wear the ethereal crown because we need its effects. So, because of that, we are wearing this, so we'll just make do. Anyway, so this time, there is some weirdo things happening today with my schedule. So I have a very limited time, so I will only be able to record this for about an hour, because I need to leave in just a little over that. And so the plan here is I'm going to hope that I can do my errands, and I can come back, and then when I come back, we can just resume for the last hour and a half or so of this video. If not, then this will just be a super short part that comes out today. We'll just have to see what happens as far as time is concerned. Anyway, so let's just go ahead and enjoy the hour that we have before I have to go. Anyway, so a couple things you might notice. You're like, hey, wait a minute, where's that little table that's been in front since like forever ago? Other thing, I did some things off camera. Like, I grinded, for instance, and I also finished the house. So now, the little tiny things that were missing are now here. And it's great. Like one of the things is, let's see, it's not that, I like how that's no clipped through each other. That's really attractive. Let's see, there was something in here. It was something really tiny and minuscule. I barely even remember. Was it the moose? I think it was the moose heads, or the elk heads. So there you go, elk. Anyway, so the other thing that we did is the room in here is gone. We got the slaughterfish in place, and there was probably some other little things, but that table was like glitched, and I couldn't get it to show what it actually needed, and so that's kind of weird. We finished what was in here. It was also just a slaughterfish, which we did get. So all of that is now done. Obviously, this was already done. That tower was already done. But the major difference is in the cellar. Our cellar is where the biggest difference is, and then I'll show you what we did level-wise. So this is a big difference. We got all of the shrines built, as you can see. We have the Shrine of Zenithar, we have Talos, we have Mara, we have Akatosh, we have Arke, we have Stendar, we have Dibella, Julinos, and Kinreth. All of the divines are represented here. The other thing you'll notice is we have a frickin' coffin. Okay, so what I did notice is the table actually gave you options. One of the things you could build was basically a wall of safes. Now, if memory served, when you build the safes, there is 3 rows of them, and they all go in this little cubby. But I looked, and suddenly we had another option. The other option was to put a coffin here. And I'm assuming it's doing that because I'm a vampire, and I'm assuming that's why it's doing that. But I'm assuming it's also an option thing because you couldn't, because I'm almost positive that's where the safes are supposed to go. And plus, I don't know where else you would put it. This place is really crowded. Anyway, so I'm almost positive it goes right there. So that being said, I would prefer the coffin over the safes. Plus, we're not going to use the safes. It's purely aesthetic. And if we're going for aesthetics, I like the coffin more. And so in that case, I built the coffin, and then I removed the table because I'm like, you know what? That's what I needed. Plus, of course, I wanted all the divines. Now, the interesting thing is that we had all of the parts here. We had everything we needed in our inventory and stuff upstairs. It was just a matter of busy work just doing it. And so that's the reason I did it off camera. I wanted to show you guys what I did. But that's why. Anyway, so a few other things that you need to see. First thing, level-wise, we are now level 42. You're like, wait, weren't we level 41? We were level 41. So as you'll notice in our chest here, let me see if I can find some examples. Keep going, keep going, keep going. So I used a lot of our crafting ingredients, and I built us some things. There you go. I built us potions. I built us an obscene amount of potions. Look at all the potions I built. Like all of this, like weakness to fire, and then like damage stamina, and all this other garbage that's not very good. Yeah, that's because I built it, and we don't. And I certainly didn't dump any points into our crafting. I'm only doing it for levels. So anyway, we leveled up a lot with that because of the like regenerate magicka and health, all that crap. Resist frost, you know what I mean? You can see I built a lot of potions, and so because of it, also our crafting ingredients is a lot lower than it used to be. As you can see, that's it. That's all we have because I used a lot of it to build. So now we have a couple of driving points. The first is now anytime we see like crafting ingredients, we have to kind of be a little more mindful to pick that stuff up because we could use it honestly because the more we could pick up, the easier I could possibly grind off camera with. Anyway, let me take a quick sip. As usual, I am drinking a Rockstar, but I gotta remember to sip it, otherwise I'll have to take it with me. Anyway, and so anytime we see crafting ingredients, it would be a good idea to pick them up. So we are level 42, so as far as what I dumped, I gave us another point into stamina, I believe. But as you can see, let's see, it's not enchanting, keep going. Our alchemy is level 37 now, as you can see. And so that's it. Our enchanting is 50, which is interesting. I leveled up, the other things I did, that was the other thing, is our smithing. I leveled up our smithing quite a bit. We are now level 71 in smithing. That was the other thing I grinded to level up. And so because of that helped a lot. So I dumped the point into two-handed, I believe. I went up here. I gave us this. So now standing power attacks do 25% bonus damage with a chance to decapitate your enemies. I grabbed that one. So now we have that. And so our two-handed is becoming more and more viable. Anyway, it's all very awesome. I am very happy with what we've done so far. Let's make sure we have Soul Tear. Beautiful. Okay, now as far as what we're doing this time, really aiming towards the college stuff would be the smartest thing to do. It would be the smartest thing to do, because then if we could finally get the freaking Galder Legend stuff out of our inventory and out of our face, which would be nice. Plus, of course, we do need to hit that storyline, and although we didn't focus on magic, we also dumped some points into magic, which is great because a lot of that'll be a little bit easier because of where we dumped our points and we have more magicka than otherwise I would have. Because of that, this whole college thing isn't going to be quite as difficult. Anyway, so really focusing on that wouldn't be a terrible plan. And plus, I'm kind of waiting to do Solstheim until we kind of finish all the major quest lines on the mainland. And there's an infinite supply of little things we could do, but I think aiming towards the college is going to be the wisest plan. Even though I am very tempted to drag my feet and not do it, the wisest thing would be just to accept it and do it. Anyway, so it's really cool that we did 100% finish the house. I am very, very happy with, very, very happy with the fact that we finally did finish it. And grinding off camera wasn't bad, honestly. It didn't take very long, and it didn't take long. I didn't even have to leave the house, as there was no reason to. You are having a laugh. You killed my chicken? Yeah, you better run. They just you saw that? She just took this swing at my chicken. It's just, I was like, seriously? You just murdered my chicken just because? Kill them, my bandit leader. Dead. Don't worry, she'll die in a second. Again. Yeah, she'll die in a minute. It'll be great. I am tempted just to, you know what? There we go. It's easier just to do that. That way I can just search her and be done with it. The fools. I love how she just killed my chicken just because. Well, now my chicken can join my horse in Sovngarde. Like that other time when the people attacked and they just killed my horse just because. I was like, seriously? Now my chicken can join my horse. Or actually, I think my cow is dead too. That's the issue. Everything that's outside that's not essential ends up dying. That's how it works. Oh, yes. The sunlight. The beautiful sunlight, says the vampire in a sarcastic voice. All right, let's go ahead and press on with college. I'm not against the college. It's just so unapplicable. Because obviously we're not going mage, and I keep like dragging my feet. I've talked about how I don't love the Thieves Guild, but that's more of like a difference in philosophy. Whereas with the college, it's more of it's just not applicable. It's just goofy for this warrior like me, sneaking warrior that's branching off into other, other ways that a warrior can be a warrior, like going two-handed in heavy armor. Anyway, so it's just weird for this warrior to do college stuff, to do magic stuff. It just seems so goofy, and so that's a lot of the reason that I end up hesitating. It just seems really funny, and so obviously it's a quest line and it is interesting and stuff, and it's whatever. It's whatever. Hey.
Welcome to the college.
I was told to come see you.
Another new student. I'm surprised at how many of you there are lately. Well, first you'll need these. While you're not required to wear them, you may find them more to your liking than your current clothes.
What is that supposed to mean?
I'll give you a brief tour, and then we'll get you to your first class. Are you ready to begin?
I'd love to look
Wonderful.
around. Novice
Then
Rose
follow
of
me,
Destruction.
and don't wander off. College of Winter.
Novice Roads of Destruction. I have access to way better crap than that already.
Has been a fixture in Skyrim for thousands of years. The prominent feature here is the Hall of the Elements. It's our primary location for lectures, practice sessions, and general meetings. The Arcanian is located above the hall, and the Archmage's quarters above that. While technically in charge of the college, the Archmage's responsibilities often keep him occupied. Thus, I run the day-to-day operations. Now, if you'll please follow me, I'll show you the living quarters. Unfortunately, we've had to implement more stringent entry procedures due to some problems with the local Nords. We
Yeah,
don't
Nords,
anticipate
right?
any
What are you gonna
real
do with them?
violence, but it never hurts to be prepared.
So in case you're wondering where we're going over there, but she has to walk around at this incredibly lightning quick pace. I just don't look like I belong here at all. Like literally at all. I am so tempted though. It's so easy to like want to goof off and leave. And like I said, like if you were going magic and mage, like this would be awesome to do super early on, because then everything you learn and get here is going to be really useful.
Hall of Attainment. I'll ask that you please keep your voice down while inside, as others may be working on research or delicate experiments.
Delicate meaning what? They're getting freaky? Don't disturb it. Students are allowed to do whatever they want in there. But like, hey, I don't judge. Do you, man. I don't judge you. Do what you want. Oh, my poor eye. It's killing me. My left eye. I don't know what's wrong with it. Something happened last night. I don't know what happened, but my eye's killing me.
You're going to be sharing space with your fellow apprentices, who you'll meet shortly.
Why would I live in this dump
This is where you'll be staying. This bed and
when I
desk are
have a
yours.
house?
Please try and be considerate of others. Now, let's go back to the Hall of the Elements, where most of the members gather for lectures and study sessions.
Oh, but don't worry. Teammate gets better, because now we have to go back with her. The good news is we can totally take everything from this room. Which, you know, there's like almost nothing worth taking, but there's a couple of interesting things. Like there's an odd amount of gold in all of these cupboards. There's also lots of fine, interesting things. I guess we might as well just rob this place blind, right? Because we're not gonna go back here, so. Especially for crafting ingredients, which we're kind of horny for at this point. Okay. Anyway, sorry, got distracted. I'm coming. Especially because we're never gonna stay in here.
Initially, you'll be learning from
So there is no
talks
aesthetics.
of
Ah,
our
my
most
eyes.
esteemed wizards.
Anyway, so yeah, we have to walk all the way back there. Once again, at this lightning pace. Listen, lady, what's your name? Mirabelle? It's a cute name, but alas. Like, could we pick up the pace, please? I'm on a tiny baby schedule here. She's like, no. Heck no. I only have this pace. I like how she also gave me this little quip about my clothes. This is ancient Nord armor, woman, with ancient Nord
Talk
arrows.
is likely already addressing the new apprentices. Go on in, and if you have any problems, let one of our senior members know.
Oh, I will. The point is my objective move, so now I can too. Whee! Just go rockets off. Oh, it's so good, dude. Here I am. I'm inside. Let's do it. I totally blend in.
We were just beginning.
Hi.
Please, stay and listen.
Sorry I'm late.
So, as I was saying, the first thing to understand is that magic is, by its very nature, volatile and dangerous. Unless you can control it, it can and will destroy you.
Sir, I think we all understand that fairly well. We wouldn't be here if we couldn't control magic.
Of course, my dear, of course. You all certainly possess some inherent natural ability. That much is not being questioned. What I'm talking about is true control, mastery of magic. It takes years, if not decades, of practice and study.
Then what are we waiting for? Let's get started.
Please, please. This is exactly what I'm talking about. Eagerness must be tempered with caution, or else disaster is inevitable.
But we've only just arrived here. You've no idea what any of us are capable
Wow.
of.
How quickly they're turning on him.
Show you what we can do.
You've been quiet so far. What do you think we should do?
I think you're all children, and I'm wondering why I'm here. I'm pretty impartial, to be honest. I mean, I feel like I can see his point. I feel like he's on the cautious side of things, and I feel like they're on the less cautious side of things. But I can kind of see both sides. I think we should learn something practical.
Is that so?
See, she agrees with us too. Why don't you actually show us something?
All right, let's settle down. I suppose we can try something practical. In continuing with our theme of safety, we'll start with wards. Wards are protective spells that block magic. I'll teach you all a ward, and we'll see if you can successfully use it to block spells, all right? Would you mind helping me with the demonstration? Are you at all familiar with ward spells?
Yeah, I know how they work. I have a ward spell, but I've never really used it.
That's what this lesson is for.
I know what it's
Perfect
for,
time
I
to
just never
try
used
out.
it.
Now, if you'll just stand right over there, I'll cast a spell at you, and you block it with the ward. Here we go.
This should be good.
Over there, please, just opposite me.
Oh dear. Please be a restoration. Oh, thank the Lord. That's only gonna give us at least a shot of this not being total AIDS. This is not gonna be good.
Want anyone else in the way?
Maybe we should go with something a little just so it looks more aesthetically pleasing. All right, I guess I'm ready.
Cast the ward spell and keep it
I don't have enough magicka for this, bro.
What you learn here will last.
Shoot quick! Shoot quick, you idiot!
over there, please.
Oh, for the love of God!
Wouldn't want anyone else in the way.
All right, we got to take a potion of magicka for the first time in the game.
Hold still. Excellent work.
Oh, thank God.
Well, I think this is an excellent start. I'd like you all to continue practicing with wards, please. I think perhaps we're ready to begin exploring some of the various applications of magic
I like my
throughout
glove gauntlet things. They're
the
cool.
college has undertaken a fascinating excavation in the ruins of Saarthal nearby.
Yes, the
It's a
Galder
excellent
legend.
learning opportunity. I suggest we meet there in a few hours and see what awaits us inside. That's all for now. Thank you.
Look, guys, I'm gonna go Sith Lord on this guy. Zap. Zap.
It's
Zap.
no
Zap.
secret that the college's reputation in Skyrim is tainted.
Interesting. We did it. I like how he's just like talking just incredibly slowly. I was like, bro, I don't have the magicka for this. I don't have the magicka for this. Cast it quickly. For the first time in the game, I actually had to use my I had to use my magicka potions. The good news is we're finally going to Saarthal, everybody. You guys excited? We're finally going. It's happening. It's incredibly exciting now because we can finally get that Galder legend garbage off of our inventory, which it's not garbage. I'm just tired of seeing it in my inventory. So really, that's my only complaint. You know, the other interesting thing is I wouldn't mind going a little bit more mage stuff. I think that could be fun. You know, it would be cool. It would be like at this point dumping too many points in it seems like a mistake, but you know, maybe going a little bit wouldn't seem too bad. Ah, it's getting dark. The vampire likes the dark. Hey.
And here we all are. Shall we step inside?
Oh, please do. I'm ready. Let's go.
All right. Please stay close to me while we're inside. It should be safe, but it's always better to be cautious.
Do I look like I haven't been inside a freaking Draugr dungeon before? Where do you think I got the ancient Nord armor? You know, Walmart? I don't think so. By the way, whoops, sorry, wrong way. You guys want? I like it's a little thing, but look at my back. Does that not look freaking amazing? I don't know why I dig it so much, but for some reason I really do. I have always like it's like my favorite feature about this entire armor is my back right there. Like the cool ring, like in the straps, and the fact that you can see my back. It's freaking, it's sexy. I look dangerous. It still looks like armor, but it's freaking sexy, and I love it. Like everything about it. I have no idea why I'm so hard for it, but here we are. But you know, here we are. And the good news is we're finally in Saarthal. It's happening.
I'm not so sure we should be here.
What, you were all gung-ho earlier? Oh my gosh, I'm gonna miss the lecture. Move! Aha!
Who knows what we might find?
Oh, shut up.
In the infamous Night of Tears, not much is known about what happened to Saarthal. This is an exciting opportunity. Well, are there any
Oops.
questions before we begin?
I don't have any more questions. What would you like me to do?
Ah, yes. Well, why don't you see if you can assist Arniel Gain? He's one of our scholars, here working on cataloging our finds. I expect he'd appreciate some help in locating any additional magical artifacts here in the ruins. Any enchanted items will do. The usefulness of the enchantment is irrelevant. If you find anything, the class can look it over. Now let's see. What shall we
Lit.
have the rest of you do?
Sounds great.
Berliner, my dear.
Move peons.
Search for warding magics. Anything designed
Oh.
to keep people out.
Let's go over this way.
Interact. Just identify.
You just like picture, I just like rocket off, and they're just like, where do you think she's going? Oh, this is a dead end. That's not it.
Residual energies, alive or undead.
Excuse
All right,
me.
everyone. Let's be careful, but have fun.
Excuse me.
Do you think there's treasure here?
Unlike you guys, I have experience in these dungeons. I wonder if I should actually go like Razor right hand, Sparks left hand. That'll work. For now, not really expecting, you know, the end of the world in here. Not exactly expecting the trial of the century or anything. So there's all of that, but yeah, I was about to say, that's all sealed off. Okay. Yeah. That wasn't happening. I don't know what I was smoking, thinking I was actually going to make that. The better question is, how the flip am I going to get out of here? Hang on. I've found a way out. Now, how do I get out? There we go. It's really dark in here, which is probably what you guys are all thinking. I can't see anything. There we go. Call me impatient, it's just easier. There we go, now we're on the right track. Oh, there you are.
I'll be amazed if we find anything useful here.
Toftir sent me to help you.
What? Ah, yes, you. I remember you. You're going to help? That's fine, just don't make a mess of my work. I've only
Rude.
looked through a portion of this section. You can look around in the chambers just north of here. Try and be careful, all right? We don't want to damage anything.
Uh-huh.
All right, then.
All the smack this dude's talking. It's like, pal, you do realize... let's actually wait on that one. It's like, man, you do realize that I got where I am because, like, where do you think I got my armor, Like, I'm the freaking Dragonborn. I've slain Alduin, and you're really telling me, hey, be careful, I know it's really dangerous in Draugr ruins. It's like, even in the story part, I fought like 45 freaking, you know, Draugr Death Lords at the same time. Really not scared of you. I have a problem.
What in the world was that racket? Is everything all right?
I'm trapped in here.
How in the world did that happen?
I'll give you a guess. I pulled an amulet off the wall.
Really? Perhaps the amulet is important somehow. Is there some way you can use it?
Good plan. Oh. Okay, alright. My shouts are going to be slower. I'm wearing the Talos amulet because time between shouts is reduced by 20%, which is obviously amazing. But we're going to have to wear... There we go, the Saarthal amulet. We're going to have to call this, which is spells cast 3% less to cast. Yeah, I can't help but see it.
And the wall. It must be connected to the amulet.
No kidding.
I wonder what effect the spells have.
The good news is, look how good it looks, though. You can't. It's hard to see beneath my armor, but you can see it, though. You can see like that golden little bit in the middle. Anyway, sorry, not the point. Well, come on, princess. Are you coming? Or you want me to lead? There we go. Come on. Take your time, Tolf dear. Feel free to not hurry. We wouldn't want to get there. That'd be awful.
Well, this is highly unusual and
Very unusual. I just like stab him in the back. I'm all like super conscious about like crafting stuff now because that's how I leveled so well.
Why in the world
I mean, one of the reasons. The mining is the real reason I leveled effectively. The alchemy part was much slower. I mean, it still helped, of course. It was just slower. Thoughts?
Hold, Mage, and listen.
Do I look like a mage to you?
Know that you have set in motion a chain of events that cannot be stopped. Judgment has not been passed, as you had no way of knowing. Judgment will be passed on your actions to come, and how you deal with the dangers ahead of you. This warning is passed to you because the Psijic Order believes in you. You, Mage, and you alone, have the potential to prevent disaster. Take great care, and know that the Order is watching.
Interesting. He just warps over there. Thoughts?
I swear I felt something rather strange just then. What just happened?
I was taking a drink of Rockstar, that's what happened. No, some sort of ghost or apparition appeared. It spoke to me.
I'm afraid I didn't see anything. Can you tell me more about what you saw?
It said something about danger ahead in the Psijic Order.
The Psijic Order? Are you quite sure about that? That's very odd.
It's a hard thing to mistake.
And danger ahead? Why, that doesn't make any sense at all.
Of course that
The
makes
Psijics
sense.
have no connection to these ruins, and no one's seen any of their order in a long time. Perhaps we should take a look inside these coffins. Now, please do be careful. Who knows what we're going to find?
What's the Psijic Order?
They were a group of mages with a history that predates the Empire. Very powerful, very secretive. No one's seen them in well over 100 years. They vanished, along with their sanctuary on the Isle of Artaeum. I have no idea what connection they'd have to this place.
Mm-hmm. Interesting.
Until next time.
Interesting. Die, Draugr. What's wrong, pal? Out of magic? We're good. Hang on. Let's go Soul Tear, and then let's go Healing. Tolfdir is just, he's going, man. He ain't waiting for me. Which, to be fair, I really don't care. To be fair, I don't care. Okay. And then Sparks. Tiny bit of gold. Tiny bit of gold in my life.
Prepared to defend yourself.
You be prepared. I'm always ready. Oh, I missed. That's awkward. Darn it! I really want to fill some soul gems. Trying to get into the theme. with like, you know, using my my magic as much as possible. I like how he's like not alarmed at the fact that we're getting attacked. He's like, "This is crazy. We're getting attacked." But like, yeah, that is crazy. Also, all the arrows I'm getting is crazy.
This bears closer inspection. I'd like to stay a while. I've never seen anything like this in Nordic ruins before. Why, just look at all these coffins.
He's so excited.
I'd like to stay a while and examine this.
Huh.
However, should press on. See if you can find whatever this vision of yours mentioned. It's truly dangerous. Be careful.
He's just talking, walking alone.
Before long.
Oh, he's like, all right, bye. I'm leaving. All right, well, I'm gonna go figure this out. So good luck to you. I'm gonna go figure this out. The good news is we'll be killing 2 birds with but 1 stone, right? What was our objective with the whole Forbidden Legend? Find the Galder amulet. Okay. That'll be at the end then, so yeah. We are killing 2 birds with 1 stone. Okay. Do I have to still wear the amulet? Can I wear mine? Ah, I can! Huzzah! Good. You see how fast my shout thing wore off immediately? It was just boop! Oh, he's done. He's ready. Trying to go in theme as much as I can by using magic and a weapon at the same time. Oh, he just ate it and he laughed at me. Wow, he was not impressed. Wow, look how tiny that damage I'm doing is. Dee-do-dee-do-dee. Hiya! There is a Draugr Deathlord back there. You saved your friend for now, boy. Ouchie. Alrighty. Okay. Oh. Ouch. Denied. Gotcha. Take that, you punk. You see how tiny the damage we were doing to the Draugr is? I wonder if the wow, glass bow and orcish arrows, he wasn't fooling around. Anyway, I wonder if the hulking Draugrs have like some sort of magic resistance, because even though obviously we don't have we didn't exactly invest in magic, even that aside, we still were doing very little damage. So I wonder if like the hulking Draugrs have some sort of magic resistance, which it would kind of make sense if they were here, and this being a mage quest to give a magic resistance, that kind of makes sense because you want it to be challenging. So if you were going for this, and because they're all assuming you're going magic user, that's the reason that all this is obviously magic themed. I mean, come on, it is the Mage questline, you know. Anyway, so I'm assuming that that's probably like why. I'm assuming ebony boots. We'll take it. I don't know if I have that or not, so we will take it. Ooh, there's a black soul gem and money. Oh, elven arrow. Just one, which is kind of funny. Just one elven arrow, but it's an arrow. I have to make sure I'm watching the time. Okay. We're doing fine. About 150 or so, I will wrap up. For now, hopefully we can come. I'll have enough time to just to come back and continue recording. So for you guys, you won't even notice, unless of course I didn't have time to continue, in which case you'll definitely notice because the video will be over. I'll do something in editing, like, you know, like a written note. Hey guys, sorry, couldn't continue, didn't have time, or whatever. Or, you know, or whatever. Oh, we have company. Oh, there was a booby trap there. I just attacked. You don't have the power to knock me over, pal. Okay, maybe it's not them. Maybe my magic really is just garbage. I mean, you know, more than even I give it credit for. I just one-shotted that guy. Ha! Joke's on you. I'm leveling up every time you hit me. Take that, Sith Lord. The good news is our destruction is leveling up nicely by doing this, which is you know, the biggest reason I keep using magic, even though obviously it's way slower, is because we're leveling up really nicely because of it. I meant to jump, but you can't jump while you're doing something. I wonder if fire would work better. I think fire is a cheaper spell, isn't it? No, not with that. Flames is 5 per second. Sparks is 7. Yes. So Sparks, it does health and magicka. Flames does its normal damage, but then it also lights people on fire for more damage. It's funny that we don't have the frost one, which is kind of funny. There is vampiric drain, but it is 14 per. It's 14. It's a lot more expensive. And then of course we have a lot of fancier things: frost cloak and fire bolt, and you know, lightning bolt and things like that. But really, we're just going for regular stuff here. Now, we could use Vampiric Drain, you know, because we're a vampire, which would absorb health, and it is a novice spell, so I think that means it will be cheaper than normal. But it's an expensive spell, and we don't have the magicka for that, so we're just trying to level up, you know, the little marginal ways that we can. Aha, I am seeing a puzzle coming on. Okay, so lots of, right. So I'm noticing that its images behind it. An eagle. That's already correct. I like how they literally give you the answer right behind it. It'd be really funny if the room exploded. Like, it was like, ha, screw you, pal. You think we just gave it to you? But, like, to be honest, I actually did think you gave it to me. Well, we didn't. So, joke's on you. It's also kind of cool not having to sneak. Just kind of bopping your way through with reckless abandon. Especially because we're about to be attacked. Well, look at that. Sorry, dude. You don't have the strength. Kind of delayed sound on that one, but ignore that. You swing is so slow. I could do this forever, dude. All right, kind of got me in a corner here. Burn, baby, burn. Hey, if you're gonna stand there, just stand there and take it. Do it. Ouchie. Well, the good news for you is I'm almost out of magic. Alright. You have earned the right to fight me in a two-handed. I'm out of magicka. You lose, pal! Thanks for the two-handed increase, BTW. I would heal, but, you know, magicka. Okay. I think we have enough to heal myself now. The magicka level up is doing well. So that's good. Oh, there was stuff in there. I wasn't just, you know, out of my mind. There is something else in there. I keep targeting it. Oh. Embalming tool. Lame. Anything I should be aware of? Can't tell what's over there. Sometimes they hide stuff on the ledges, and you can dash over, but it pretends you won't. Okay, there's nothing good. I didn't check the room. I was gonna say, it occurs to me I didn't check the room. That was a ward, by the way. You step on it, it explodes. Think of it like a magic booby trap. They're not that damaging. I mean, most of them aren't, but they're just kind of annoying to get zapped or whatever. Ah yes, another puzzle. It is favorite, no? So they give you ones behind it, but there's also some over here. I'm assuming one of them is a lie, one of them's true. I'm assuming the one of them... I lean towards the one on the wall being true. So let's make this one whale. And then eagle. Oh yes. I'm remembering what this one is. It moves. But just be patient, keep hitting it, eventually it'll just let you. It's moving again, by the way. Oh, are they the same? Oh, they are the same. Okay. Well, hey, then it doesn't matter then, does it? I was wrong. Snake, whale. Oh, that's why. Hey, there we go. Not that hard. They just like to rotate one of them just to kind of be... because they think they're funny. Holy crap. Where the heck have you been? I just like heard voices. It's about high time I caught up with you. It's gonna be so cool when he just steps on that trap. It's gonna be so cool. Yep, there it is. If I get poisoned because you're dumb, I'm gonna be upset. Yes, take the shots for me. I was just standing there letting him get shot in the back. Wow.
Well now, would you look at that?
Yeah, would you look at that?
I never imagined we'd find something like this. Why is this buried so far within Saarthal?
These are the real questions. Oh, he has a name. All right, hang on. Let's go ahead and take care of his ability to use magic. Help you run out of magicka. Well, take your time. He's only... Neener. Alright. Charge! Dead. See what do you remember like forever ago when I was mentioning that you can repeatedly spam that charge attack? That's how you do that. Is like you can just hit it over and over because we dropped it like 12 times on his head. That's the reason he died. Anyway, there's our third amulet, by the way.
This is utterly unique.
Utterly. Reforge the Galder amulet. And I'm assuming you're just supposed to leave for that one? Yeah, probably. Yes, okay. So we will deal with the Galder amulet stuff in a second. But first... I think that was a fancy staff. Alright, that was a shield I didn't want. Alright, hang on. First of all, the shield. I don't need that crappy shield. Okay. Oh yeah, there was a staff. And what was the staff? Was it anything amazing? 25 points of damage and twice as much magic damage. Well, it's cool, but nothing obviously I'm gonna use. So, have any guesses as to what the frick this is? Also, is there anything else here I should see? It's so big, you'd figure there'd be like, you know, something juicy lying around. It's also big enough to easily be able to hide a treasure chest and you'd never even know. Alright, whatever. Follow me, boy. Oh, I'm supposed to talk to him.
Be prepared to defend yourself.
What is this thing?
I have no idea. This is amazing. Absolutely amazing. The Archmage needs to be informed immediately. He needs to see this for himself. I don't dare leave this unattended. Can you return to the college and inform Sabo-Saran of this discovery? Please, hurry.
Okay, well now I know I have to go there, but what about the Galder legend? Admittedly, I care far more about getting that out of my inventory. Ooh, there's a word wall up ahead. And a chest. We'll get to the chest in a minute. What's the word? What's the word? And don't you say bird. Come on, what is it? Statue, ice form. Cool. Flawless diamond, worth 1,000. We have also some gold. And a circlet of major magica. That's cool. That stuff like that would be really nice if you were actually going. It would be nice if you were actually going, you know, mage. Stuff like that would be pretty cool. Obviously, it's not helpful to us, but hey, I'm all about it in principle. It's like, hey, I'm all about it. Okay, beautiful. Whee! Jumping down all the way might have been a little too gung-ho. I almost think the way out is a little bit. There we go. This way. Alright, so I don't know where it will want us to reforge the Galder amulet. We'll look at the map once we get outside, but I know one of the quicker things we're going to do is dump our inventory. Alright, so where does it want me to reforge this thing? Ah, someplace new, looks like. Okay, well then we will run quickly to the house and drop off our goods, and then we will consider doing that. Although time-wise, we might be a little low. We'll have to see about our time. Alrighty, back home. Let's go ahead and dump our inventory. Let's see, the enchanted rings. Wow, they all three increase your health by 20 points. That's interesting. Anyway, we got... Or, no, oops, not that. We need the amethyst ring go in there. The silver rings go in there. Amethyst. What else we got? Whole bunch of flawless items. And then that's all for those. Excuse me. Mining stuff. I don't think we got anything, but I don't know that for sure. Oh, we did. A couple things. Anyway, the other thing is, because I did do lots of mining last night, you can see how much less mining stuff we have. It is a marginally smaller. Marginally. So, you know. Just thought in case you found that interesting or something. One elven arrow. Orcish arrows. And then we had a couple of interesting staffs. Then apparel-wise, boots, circlet, ebony boots, the 3 rings. We have the amulets, but we can't dump those yet. Then we have what they gave me. Can't dump that either. For now. Okay, and then potions. We do have a couple of extras. And then scrolls, nothing new. And up top, we did get some ingredients. And soul gems, I know we got several. We got several black soul gems that we don't need. We're all good there. We don't need anything greater or lesser. Beautiful. Okay, I think we might be there. Let's go ahead and take a look. Okay, weapons. It's all empty. We got our greatsword. We got our bow and our daggers. Beautiful. Okay, apparel. Nothing we can drop. And everything that we want to be wearing we are, which is good. And, okay, regular potions. Oh, right, we have our book. Anyway. Okay, let's go ahead and drop the paper. Where the heck do we keep books? Isn't it down... Oh, wait, isn't this... I think this is scrolls, not books. Yep. That is scrolls, not books. So books must be up here, then. I'm having to have, like, the craziest brain fade. For some reason, I forgot where I was keeping the books. Books, and then Rite of Sealing. Everything else is all quest items. Okay, let's go ahead and give it a save, and then we'll look at our time, but I think time-wise I might be out of time. I mean, here's the issue, is technically I could go like another like 10 minutes, but the I mean, time I could, but there's what I want to do is I don't think we can do it in 10 minutes. I want to run and reforge the amulet. And the issue is I don't think we can do that in 10 minutes. So, and still maintain our time. So I think it's wiser to end it here. And then, yeah, I think it'll be wiser to end it here where we're at a better stopping place here. So anyway, so here's the plan. I'm hoping I will have time to come back after my errands and just be able to come back and hop on recording again, and then that can be the end of it. That's what I'm hoping for. Whether or not that'll happen, I can't say, but I'm hoping that that'll be the case. So yeah, I'm hoping that that will be the case. We will see. So if not, then I will post something in the video in editing where I will let you know, sorry, it didn't work out, and or whatever. But if not, then I will see. So ideally, I'll see you guys in a minute. If not, then I'll see you Monday. But one of the two for sure. So hopefully, BRB.